Let's check and see. Are we getting noise? Yes? How are you guys doing?
What's up?
Alright, seems to be working. That's good. That's a positive. Let's go down the elevator. The Cascadia Bridge safe house. No, a cysty pig died. The hoof of an adult cysty pig. These hooves are usually ground up and fed to cysty pigs and woolly cows to supplement their diet. That's kind of nasty. Oh, I was gonna say, if we can't open this, I'm gonna be mad. Here we go.
Got it. Inside voices.
This is Herbert. Thinks that Space Hospital is a documentary, not a dramatic series. And he has a food service mechanical. And as far as I know, there is no way to not have to kill him. Oh. But we want to, so we're going to just sneak attack critical him. And hopefully it kills him. Well, it probably won't, but hopefully we can kill him before he attacks us. Goodbye, Herbert. Oh, well, never mind. Hello, Herbert. I guess he was still alive. Oh, he's got more mechanicals. Guys, don't shoot the cow. Fuck. Come on, people. You already know this by now. But the reason we're here is for Herbert. Unfortunately for him, we need him dead. He was just trying to get some cysty pig meat. And Herbert, and what does he have on him? He has the Sugar Ops armor, which I thought I would find in the town, but no, he has it. More importantly, he has the candy cane. A scythe for the Discerning Reaper, which does 49 N-ray damage. But also burns. Which would probably be better in the hands of a companion, but since it's cool, I'm going to use it for a little while, I think. After we're going to tinker it up a little bit. But since it's a cool purple scythe, I'm going to use it. And I'm going to definitely switch to Sugar Ops armor once I get back to a workbench. But then you can check this terminal and you can find out why Herbert's here, and it's a nice story. This terminal is the sole property of Buckwalter H. Any person other than Buckwalter H is unauthorized. It's a Rizzo terminal. Journal entry, Buckwalter H. Preparations. I fear that when you wake, you'll think I have abandoned you like Rizzo has. I assure you of the opposite. I have commenced preparations to ensure you and Herbert survive until you are both rescued. As for myself, I fear the worst. I will make every attempt to survive the coming months, but the bites I suffered while fleeing from the Raptidons show no sign of healing. I can only hope that you wake before I pass, but in the worst case, know that I love you both. Yours, now and well after my atoms have been consigned to the Aether, Howard. So that's Howard Buckwalter. Rationing. Dearest Margaret, our quarters here may be tiny, but Herbert continues to investigate its every nook and cranny with utter delight. I am pleased to report that he shows no signs of distress following our sojourn into this humble new home. I have brought him everything I can take from the surface. Our ex-colleagues continue to try and live above ground, though they have barred the north gate from the encroaching Raptidons. They remain unaware as to the existence of this hideaway, and I aim to keep it so. If they found my store of food, they'd surely seek to divide it amongst themselves. Recalling my emergency training, though it was years ago, I have managed to secure intubation to sustain you while you sleep so peacefully. Properly rationed, our supplies here will last some years, surely enough that Rizzo will come to rescue us. At the very least, Herbert shall survive well into his adolescent years with proper rationing, perhaps even into adulthood. As for myself, my wounds have begun to smell. Herbert pretends not to notice the way his nose crinkles, but the way his nose crinkles reminds me of how you used to laugh. How he grows with each passing day. Yours, now, and well after my atoms have been consigned to the aether, Howard. Okay. So far, we got Howard. He's brought his wife, who was comatose, and his infant son down here when everything went to hell up above in Cascadia, which we already know about. Dearest Margaret, I hope you will not take offense. Should you one day wake to find an auto-mechanical preparing Herbert's meals or adjusting your intake tubes, it has taken quite an effort and many failures, to which my new burns can attest, to engineer an auto-mechanical to take care of any person, much less one infant and one comatose woman. With any luck, should the infection in my leg to continue to grow, these machines will handily replace my fatherly duties and maintain the loving care required to raise Herbert and nurse you back to health. To my surprise, the cooking model is even capable of limited tutoring services. Again, yours now, and well after my atoms have been consigned to the aether, Howard. So he's dying because he got bit by a raptidon, and the infection is taking over. Dearest Margaret, and he's training up an automechanical to take care of his family. The automechanicals are working splendidly. Their fervor reminds me of my youth years ago, before I became the exhausted husk I am today. Part of me is thankful that you cannot see me in such a state, with one useless leg and ominous streaks of black racing along my veins. I will leave you with a word of advice, in absence of the proper undergarments. I have taught the automechanicals to wash tanned raptidon hides for reuse. With the last vestiges of my strength, I collected a few from the surface. Should you wake, I beg you, do not go up there. Remain here until rescued. Our colleagues have perished, and only monsters now remain. Yours, now and well after my atoms have been consigned to the aether, Howard. So he's trained the robots to use raptidon hides as diapers, essentially, for his infant son. Now we go down to Buckwalter D. So this is not Howard anymore. This is his son. Father insists I practice my letters, so here we are. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Rizzo. Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, ready to eat. Tripicale Flakes, Purple Berry Flavored Power Nuggets. Rizzo's Purple Berry Lunch, non-organic, purple berries, crackers, cheese, pea-free nuts. There's always time for Purple Berry Lunch. That rhymes, kind of. New, net weight 2 ounces, 90 grams. Rizzo's Knock You Out, CCN 76 milk chocolate with caramel pea-free nuts. It's time for a EO. Okay, back to his letters. He's typing out his advertisements to learn how to read. Today, Father finally let me use the candy cane. It is called a scythe. He showed me how to be safe so I do not burn myself. Maybe I can use it to capture another woolly friend and make him proud. Howard has not moved this morning. His tummy is very still, and he is very quiet, like Mother was when Howard took her tubes out and cried all night. I think White Hat is my father now. I don't know if it is able to be proud, but I will try my best. So that's the sad story. The husband had to pull the tubes from the mother, and then he died himself. We don't know how old D. Buckwalter is at this point, but he's clearly very young. And now he thinks the Chef Auto Mechanical is his father, and he's going to make him proud. And that's just a nice, sad. This is one of my favorite areas in the game. It's just a nice, sad kind of story. It's unfortunate that you have to kill him in order to get in here. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you could just not come here, but if you come here, you're going to have to kill him. And he's got a whole lineup of Purple Berry Crunch boxes. He's a big Rizzo's guy because that's all he knew when he was a kid. And here's the bones of presumably, I don't know, is that 2 skeleton bones? No, that's 1 skeleton. I'm not sure who this is. I'm not sure if that's Howard or his mother. And I mean, he managed to set up a nice place for himself. He's got this non-hostile woolly cow here. He's got cysty pigs that are, for some reason, dead. I thought the whole point of cysty pigs was keep them alive, but, you know. The kid didn't learn any. He didn't know. What is he supposed to do, you know? He's got the cow, though. He caught a woolly cow, and he's getting milk and stuff, you know? He had a whole setup here. Okay, that must be the wife, and this must be Howard. I have to assume, because the wife was on feeding tube, so she'd be laying down, and here's Howard. He just sat against the wall and died. And then I came in and murdered his son and ended his whole program, which is kind of messed up when you think about it, but it is what it is. I'll leave the Purple Berry Crunch here. I don't actually want it, so I'll leave that in your honor. And apparently, based on the scene outside, I don't know if this is supposed to mean these people found the place and attacked it, or what. And then a Raptidon killed them outside the door. Not sure exactly. Or if these are people that he had to kill, because he's clearly been outside. So I don't know. Just a nice story. Well, not a nice story, but a nice, interesting story. That ends horribly for everybody. Except for me. Alright, back to the quests. Okay, that's Cascadia. We've done everything pretty much here. Fancy clothes, we cannot do that now. I think everything we go... Nope, the outpost, that's on Edgewater. Harlow, that's Scylla. We've got to go... Everything that we need to do now involves Catherine. Everything. Catherine, we need Catherine to give us the corporation who's also here. We need Catherine to get the Alta Vita gas. We need Catherine for something else. I'm not sure. But we need her to do the Cysty Pig Factory mission and all that good stuff. So all roads lead to Fallbrook, so that's where we're going to go. Pretty much explored everything, except I'm pretty sure the factory is right here, and we can actually go here. There's a way you can like get around and get to it, because we already went there on accident once. Without the gates. But that's fine. We're going to meet Catherine and do it the legit way. We'll do it the way the game wants me to do it. We'll do it the way that makes most coherent story sense. Hello, and we'll sell her some stuff, because he'll give me good prices, because we're homies.
Hello again. You want to...
Yeah, 46%. That's good stuff. And hopefully there should be a workbench in Fallbrook, I would assume. Let's sell. How would you like to have a revolver? Okay, we gotta be careful here. I don't want to accidentally sell the ulti nature, because buying it back would be expensive, and I don't want to sell this because I might have to switch back to it. And the way the menu jumps like that can screw you over, so we gotta be careful. Hunting Rifle Ultra is curious. Actually, now I'm curious. If these stats right here, 102, 102 damage. Is that base stats? Because if I try to equip it, I'm sure it'll be higher. Oh no, that's just what it is. I'm just confusing numbers myself. Yeah, this is doing 188 damage. So Hunting Rifle Ultra is pretty much worthless. Now I gotta be careful here too, because I'm gonna use the sugar opt, and I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to sell the Purple Berry Police helmet. I just want to sell the stuff that's not worth anything like that. 69. Fantastic. I might use that on a companion and this too. Let's put the baked beans in our inhaler. And we'll put the purple berry lunch also in our inhaler. Or no, wait, 200%, 200%, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. No, we'll put the candy in there. Yeah, we'll put these in our inhaler for fun. Sell our junk. What is, oh, this armor is weighing us down and stuff. That's fine. Oh, those are already in, and those can go in there too. Yeah, I just need to mod this armor up, and then I'm going to definitely wear this Bigger Ops armor. Oh, actually, I don't need to mod it. It's already modded. It's got the reactive kinematics field projector, which is the one that I think... Is that the one that, if you get low health, it automatically makes you invincible for a little bit? I think that's that one. Range skills plus 10. And defense skills plus 5. So yes, we'll Sugar Ops armor, and then that means that it's a helmet, and we could tinker them, but we can't modify them. Oh, this is the helmet, sorry. Which does heavy plasma does plasma damage plus 5 and N-ray plus 10, which will help me with my scythe, and it'll also help me with my sniper. And this too. But that will lower my dialogue skills. What was it, dialogue skills I was getting? Yes, because I had the Silver Tongue kit, which was leadership skills plus 10 and dialogue skills plus 5. So those will be down. But luckily, Persuade is still at 100 even without him. So that's fine. Plus, I look stylish. I mean, look at me. I'm looking stylish right here. I mean, I'm basically Herbert. Herbert 2.0. Alright, here's Fallbrook. Let's go in. Let's go in. We got a new batch of quests. We got quest. But this is the last, like, quest hub in the area. So once we're done with the quest we get here, we'll be good. Hello, sir.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. No reservation? No problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Oh, thank you.
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night.
Only $250.
Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Yeah, Lily. Yeah, here now he'll switch tone as soon as we say this.
You're looking for Ms. Malin on an errand for the boss lady. That sounds ominous. Yeah, Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Yeah, breathe, my man, breathe.
She's not but just down the way. A 10-to-1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
You don't say, do you, sir?
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
What's whist?
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
Oh, you're fine. You can kill everybody here with no trouble. You just gotta project that aura, you know? Let them know that you could murder them in 5 seconds. If you really wanted to. Alright, we got this guy. I know he gives you a quest, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that is stealing. Hello, Mr. Nelson.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink wink instead of actually blinking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That is a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
5%? Ooh, charm. Make it 35 plus a sample. Oh yeah, give me that.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Yeah, I've got
Got the
questions.
goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise.
Hey, don't talk about me like that, bro. Wink. Punch him in the eye. Interesting option, but let's ask some questions.
Hit me. I won't even hit back.
Punch him in the eye again.
Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome. A shrewd decision. Here's your starter pack and your drink voucher. I run my sprat carriers back and forth
150
through the
bits.
shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself.
That's okay. I don't really
Hit me.
use drugs. Yeah, Lilia sent me to meet Catherine.
Wow. You're either an extremely important person or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Sure it is. Wink.
Wink. Wink. I'm really tempted to punch him in the eye just to see what happens. I don't think I've ever done that.
Got the goods? Ow! What was that for?
Yeah, well, wink at me one more time, I dare you.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink.
Punch him in the other eye.
Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this swells shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again. Please and thank you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
My reputation went up for punching him. Alright, punching stands. We're not even going to reload that.
For the price, I expected a larger cot. My bit carts are fully loaded and ready to be spent. Bring on the recreation.
Yeah, so basically this place is like for the rich people to sneak off onto Terra 2. This is Terra 1. To sneak from Terra 2 to Terra 1 to have like their... This is like the mini Vegas. You know, what happens here stays here and all that good shit. But only rich people can afford it, obviously. So,
What are you looking at?
In the mood to chat.
means we should have a map, yes, so we can see. That's the building I was in, so you can see every building that's open, and which is most of them. And this is the waterfall, and these are the tunnels. This is the landing pad. We need to get over here, get our ship, so I can get Max, so he can talk to his translator, supposedly. Oh, here we go. Nobody sees a thing.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
You're a patron, you don't even work here.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
What a dick. What is my sublight reputation by perchance? A 12% in the positive, 2% in the negative. That's fine. That's okay, as long as we're more positive. Actually, before we do any more searching, let's go get Max.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was, stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
Well, that does put things into perspective. So Sublight's the one who crashed the bridge. Thank you. That's good information.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
It most certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
I think you are steering her wrong because her eye did not twitch.
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
Yeah, it's not bad. Waterfall. Hey guys.
I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door.
Yeah, you're a patron. I don't understand why you're telling me that. Let's put our ID cartridge in here. Hello, ship. Let's get Max on board.
I definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time I work the scorecard.
A little bit of fight, a little bit of a competition. Let's tinker. Tinker you up. And you. Let's see what Max has. Vicar Max, what do you got? 23 times 12 because I tinkered it up. It's level 24. Okay, same shit. You're good then. 89 versus 100. Yeah, okay, Max is, well, what's Max's armor? 52 and 41? How would you like to have 73? Yeah, which one of these is Max? I guess it doesn't matter. I should just upgrade them both. Padded? No. Coat of arms. Oh yeah, the Leaper injectors, the dodge. These are some interesting ones. Very interesting. Yeah, I think we're good to sell whatever else we got. Sell all that. Or do we need to break anything down? Oh, that's so many parts. We really don't need to break anything down. But we will, just in case. We'll break you two down. You're not worth very much, are you? 9.4? No. 19? No. We'll keep those to sell. Max, let's do this. Sorry, Parvati. I need Max for a minute. Not for long, just a little bit. Ooh, a locked terminal. What's over here? Well, it's unlocked, I should say. Authorized users, please enter your authorization code. Everyone else, if I catch you using this thing, I'm going to tie steel to your feet and throw you in a sulfur pool. Manifest, outgoing, anti-Cleo periscopes. Destination, anti-Cleo outposts. Okay, not that interesting. Incoming, Spacer's Choice perishables. Purchase request, the Department of Agriculture, offer 51,000 bits. I don't know what that is. That's cool. Registered supplies, Rizzo's Purpleberry Bunch, Doc Rockets, Cockle Asteroids, Spacer's Choice Saltuna, and CMP near maple syrup. So, just a little flavor. A little bit of flavor. Workbench, where? Oh, right there. Cool. In the auto loader zone. Anything behind you guys? Nope, it's empty.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
No, I'm afraid that was not beer. Let's go back to the beginning and search the houses like we're supposed to.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
The Chet, who are you?
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits.
That's 100%
And
true.
now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram. Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
The Chet, you ain't gotta be such a dick about it. Alright, come on, people. You know the deal. Get in here so I can steal everything.
Ain't in the mood to chat. Keep walking, Monarch.
Everybody's so mean all the time. God damn it.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh my gosh. Why?
I don't want any trouble out of you.
I didn't even need to steal that tossball stick. I just did it for the thrill of it. Might be an addiction. Some might say that.
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
Alright, and now we find our way to Max's friend's house.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Alright, get in here so we can steal.
Be right there.
Day 152, conditions fair, report. Can't believe I'm stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise, down the tunnel on the riverbank outside of town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. Wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth. Cheney. That certainly sounds like a French translator.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Hey, you okay, man? You look a little sweaty. Alright, let's see what's over in this one. Some handy-dandy Fallbrook patrons. Bunch of crap. Of course, nothing in the bin. That would be too nice. Hello? Alright, stolen what I could steal easily. Let's get out. Sublight Dry Goods. That'd probably be a nice store. Duncan, my man. Guns, guns, guns. Hello, Liana.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Or was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Hey. No need to act that way. Oh, he's the armor salesman. And also the dry goods. Of course. Here we go. This is the stuff we wanted. Personal datapad of a sublight contractor. When a sublight contractor dies on the job, their aggressively non-sentimental teammates sell all of their possessions to maximize profits. This could explain why most sublight contractors tend to work alone. It's hard to partner with someone who often weighs how valuable your corpse might be. This datapad contains the journal entry of Mercer Cole, a low-level sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about shit-for-pay contracts. The last entry reads, I can't believe we found fucking Alta Vita gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dustback. Levite? Olivite? Whatever it's spelled, it's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck would use that to make candy? Looks like old Gertie's hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Not too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle off worlds. Probably need Lilia Hagen to send a team. No way Mrs. Malin can handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working on Remy, plying him with the pale kale ale he likes. Figure if I get him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password into the place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the Alta Vita gas. Found an old elevator shaft the lab coat modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. Thing's probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting himself to Byzantium, you can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie'd go all full burn and demand I split profits. Remy, he'd probably send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself. Okay, here's what he says. So the Alta Vita gas place, which we're going to anyway. He did some exploring while they were testing it. Found an old elevator shaft that it was modified into a hidey spot, which has a weapon in it. Interesting. Now we can read a damaged UDL datapad. Down on the luck, smugglers will often purchase old datapads in the hopes of finding clues. The screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. One of those entries, only snippets can be viewed. Entry number 1. Corporal Sauber, you are reassigned effective immediately. Must report to Site Safety Commander Sanders by 1600. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor, reliable. Proceed overland to Research Facility East to town designation Fallbrook. Kind of a shithole facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes with a gilded something. Cassidy keeps losing her damn keycard, expects me to find it for her. Not her fucking Swain. At least Powell is easy on the eyes. Pit-wrapped fucking alarm went off again before I got a chance to try the weapon. Never seen anything like it. Presumably Bitch Chastity used it for her damn prank. Now Saunders is gonna lock it up, and I'll never blah blah blah. Perfect for crowd control, easy to maintain, and order in the townships once they get their hands on the glue. So that'll help me find some. I got the Altavita gas place, and then what's the other one? Abandoned science lab. Duncan and Fallbrook soldier datapad. The enforcement contractor didn't survive, but he mentioned going back for his weapon. Yes, a UDL datapad. Mentions a research facility in the wilderness. I believe that's the same research facility we need for Sanjar, so we're going to go into both those places anyways, so that's good. Alright, get in here, guys, so I can steal. Well, I guess I don't even need you. Everything's around the corner anyway. Oh, this is a nice spot. Some human bones. Alright, let's talk to you, Liana. I want this poster. How the hell am I supposed to steal that without them jumping on my ass? I guess maybe I just gotta steal it and then just pay the fine?
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
I'm more of a pre-owned kind of person.
Town sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought. Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us. We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
True.
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits. It might be that you're right. But I got no reason to trust you with the truth, now do I? Maybe if you were a better friend to Sublight. Ask me again if you're standing with Sublight and proves, and I'll feel more obliged to answer.
Okay, well that's a little gamey, but sure. Oh yeah, I need to up my standing with Sublight so I can buy these beautiful Sublight sniper rifles. Which are technically, they got the mark of a unique weapon, so. Down to 53. That's good. Thank you, madam. Alright, I'm gonna try to steal this poster and see what happens.
What do you think you're doing? You and I never saw each other.
Do I get to keep the poster, though? Do I get to keep the poster? Yes, well, that's fine then. There's the House of Hospitality. We'll go there after. Let's go here, whatever this is. Oh, it's the insurance place.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
Obviously too common an ailment for insurance to cover.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
That sounds fantastic.
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Of course.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
Don't they, though? I'd say they drive a lot of business your direction. Alright, what else can you tell me?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares. That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Right, that makes sense. Elope.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Oh, thank you. You never know when the moon might explode. Or implode. Insurance office key, huh? Hello, robot.
What do you think you're doing?
How about I pay you? I'm doing nothing.
Suspicion levels reset.
I did not notice you there, Mr. Robot. View recent records. Okay, are we cool? Yeah. Bert Whistle Ahmed. Claim loss of gentlemanly honor and good name. I entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of the Spacer's Choice product, tarmac and cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed that I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet how was I supposed to know that the matter of fair common factory workers eat? And how could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been most grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, as has the nature of my relationship with livestock. Resolution denied, improper framework. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. Cartwright Fanny. 1 loss of finger. I have been an assistant saw operator with C&P for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year, and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Resolution denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is right-handed, so the magnitude of this loss is minimal. Updated claim, loss of 3 fingers. The saw I was working came loose yesterday on account of CMP skipping routine maintenance checks. The accident took my 2 fingers from my right hand and another one from my left. Denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Loss of fingers 4. Updated claim. Can't even read it, really. They lost 4 fingers, though. Claim denied, unintelligible. Filed on behalf of CNP. Assistant saw operator, Heartright F, lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to heed prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches for management as we've struggled to reshuffle worker schedules around 16J. Resolution approved. Makes sense, right? Hello, sir. Hello, fine sir. You saw me? How the hell does that work? How did you get up here? The ladder?
What do you think you're... Don't make me warn you again.
Yeah, I feel really cheated by that one. Up to 4% now. That one was some ultra BS. Alright, since we're here, let's talk to Catherine. Let's talk to Catherine first before we do anything else. We might as well. We gotta talk to her about a couple of different things. And redeem our beautiful drink coupon. Nice hat. Nice hat. Hello. Niles, who are you?
Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. Hate those fucking things.
Oh, you're the one who was supposed to be killing the person supplying the iconoclast. Cool.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
This is the ante up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Hate to break it to you, but Nelson Mason's a con man.
Try Yvonne upstairs if you're looking for a swell.
That son of a bitch.
No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
Oh, it makes sense. That's why it's the ante up.
Toss ball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
I love the word shirk. You shirking, bro? You shirking me? Alright. Hello, Fallbrook patron. She's in there. Let's go upstairs first. Let's ask about using the coupon up here. Can we use the coupon up here? Guys? Nice booth. Is this the VIP area?
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
I can relate to that. Yeah, it's a strange thing, but I was frozen space and then blah blah
Let
blah.
me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
Right, I understand. You're just following the social contract that we all entered into the day we were born, where we all ask each other how we are, but nobody really gives a shit. I understand. But how many bits for you to listen to me ramble about my life story?
More than you can afford at this time.
I don't think so. I got a lot of bits.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
Ooh, snacks. Huh.
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
I will. I will.
Bagged another one, did he? The anti-up's downstairs, and they don't serve drinks. Here, have a pity swill on me.
Well, that's worth 150 bits we paid, isn't it? Oh, she's got the iceberg aged whiskey, which is actually not worthwhile, but this one might. The rum and something, they all do the same thing. Personality attributes +1, dexterity, charm, and perception -1. And they last a minute and 30 seconds, which is the best you can get, I think. I don't know if you can get anything that lasts 2 seconds. Or, I mean, 2 minutes. But that's okay, we don't need any of it. Catherine! I've come to parlay. After I rob you. Hey, can I use your computer? You mind? She doesn't mind. Well, I mean, she does, but she doesn't know because I've got psychic hacking powers. Oh, that actually updated my quest. Investigate the drop-off. Message log from C. Malin to L. Hagen. Blind drops. My dearest pain in the ass. For a good month now, I've been blind dropping supplies to an anonymous buyer. The payment's clear and full on time, and supplies are religiously retrieved from the bridge to the north of Fallbrook. My suspicions warn me that we might very well be dealing with a corporation, one operating on Monarch illegally. The opportunity for exploitation is ripe, and I find myself itching to strike. Advise now, or forever hold your peace. Your most favorite salvager, Malin. I told you I don't want to see business details, especially not on record. If there's something I abso-fucking-lutely need to know, send a courier, someone we both know. Otherwise, handle it yourself. You work your magic, I trust your calls, rah, end of line. Send me some Bourse when you're done, I'll send you torpedo juice in trade. Finally got a line on one of the engineers. I hired a new contractor and sent them your way. You can call them Alex Hawthorne. They're not the Hawthorne that used to do Fallbrook runs, but I don't care and neither do you, right? Expect them to deliver a package for me. You'll know what to do it when you see it. Anything you need done, ask them. Just make sure they can do what they came for while you borrow them. Let me know the next time you come to GB, Groundbreaker. I'll make a dinner, and we can get falling down drunk and scandalize our employees just like old times. Signed, pain in the ass. So that's from Lilia, who hired us, telling her that we're coming. And something about Bourse. Strange. Oh, hello. I leveled up. I'm going to level up now before I talk to you. Let's get my lockpick. Can I get a perk too? Beautiful. What did I get last time? Oh yeah, Armor Master. That's pretty good. That's why I'm getting +10 for the Sugar Ops armor. Improved Hunter Kit. That must be on my armor. Bonus support for Lie. Bonus support for Hack. Yeah. Okay, I know there's a couple good ones down here. I don't know what improvised weapons are precisely. All area of effect and plasma damage dealt is reduced. Carrying capacity would be real nice. Your ranged attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 per hit. That's good. When using inhaler, companions are revived. I do need that. Yeah, we'll do that one, because when they go down, I want to get them back on their feet so they can do their skills.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
They probably do that because, you know, they're all rich fuckers coming here to gamble away their money.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
The boss sent me, you oaf. Yeah, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Cascadia? Oh yeah, the Altivita, I guess. Yes.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk. Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
The dark market, not the black market, the dark market.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I guess I've already been there.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Don't get dead, Hawk. Oh yeah, yes, I got it. I could actually do it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in.
I already got that.
But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Absolutely.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Okay, sure.
If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Okay.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I got more information.
I do hope you gave him my regards.
Nope, I got to talk to you about some other stuff.
Sure. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Might that be... Oh, might be that I know a lie when I hear one. You're leaving something out. Well, I guess that tells me I know... Now I know that she's lying, but I can't pass the skill check.
And I'll thank you kindly for it. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night, but for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment. Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Where is this place?
How's... What about it, aside from the fact that I can smell it all the way from here? You mean you can't just follow the stench trail or the squealing bloody murder sounds of little cysty piggies? Once you're clear of the bridge, follow the river southwest. Sure.
I'm not sure where this room is. I think it's... Actually, I do think I know where it is. Alright, let's go.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Is this the place? Nope, locked. It's Rizzo. I think it's right here, right? It's this one on the corner.
Give or take, it's all a bit hate.
Well, that's weird. That door is not marked as opening.
Back on it. So, was Fallbrook all you'd hoped for?
Yes, no, maybe. It's no Byzantium, but that's rather the point, isn't it?
What a glowing endorsement.
I slept for the first time in months, so I'll leave it at that.
Well, hello. Who are you?
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no. Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here Going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet. Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Who?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece. You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidons, then Marauders, and that Manta Queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote.
Okay, now we're talking. Oh.
Right then. Very well.
Where's this nature trek? You leaving? Nope, you want to sit there. Where is the nature trek? I don't know where that is.
Keep walking, Run Leech.
Never anything to buy these days.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
What the?
Who said, What? Where did you come from? You son of a bitch.
What the? What?
Really, bro? Yeah, I guess I don't need that stuff that bad. Let's go check out my new house. Hey, I paid 330 bits for this. I could probably sell almost 330 bits worth of stuff out of here. That's good. My beautiful domicile. My home away from home. Alright, here's the caves where the drug runner had his sprats. This is a beautiful river, though. That's very nice. Kill the sprats, get the drugs. Oh, Raptidons. Alright, let's try it out. Good thing about N-rays, it spreads around. What's going on with me? Poison. Okay. Nelson Mason's drugs. So Raptidons ate the Sprats. That's the story. Because he's a genius. He thought the Sprats could make the run for him, which is an interesting idea, but not well thought out. We'll turn that into him soon, but first we're going to do why we have Max in our party, because I don't really like him, but this is why he's here. We're going to do his quest. Of course, we got to look behind the waterfall, see if there's anything back here. Anti-riot gear, helmets, yep, bunch of stuff. Somebody put the mines up, but oh well. I don't know who was holding that stuff back there, but they fucked up. Here's our man.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vic or Max? What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Yeah, this guy doesn't look like a French scholar.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Weird hermit, huh?
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Alright. Well, now we gotta find this little hermit lady on Scylla, huh? You're lucky.
Hey, I just want to thank you for saving my life. Exaggeration? Has the vicar told you what he did to Old Lem? He's still eating through a tube last I heard.
Look, what I may or may not have done to some degenerate during a prison brawl is old news. I'd rather not discuss it.
Hey,
Alright, that's that. We can get rid of Max now.
There's something weighing on my mind.
Or not.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Dude, we kill people all day.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I still don't like you. Yeah, I'm watching you.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Yeah, I know, that's the scientist's belief. Scientism. I don't understand how a prison would even work in this environment. You'd figure that they just want to kill people because prisons cost money. We're just going on the ship to swap him out because I don't like him. Our body, you're back in. Do I have anything I want to drop off? Nope. Alright, let's go turn in that drug quest. But first, first we'll talk to him.
All that screaming in the random hours of the night puts a damper on the mood.
Oh, that's just Miss Malin working on some fella who can't pay his debt.
So noted. My accounts will be balanced by the afternoon.
I heard sometimes when the tunnels get infested, she feeds them to the Manta Queens. Pretty gruesome way to go.
Okay. Yes, don't mess with her. Got it.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash.
No thanks.
No rubbernecking. Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
Do I cotton, huh?
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way.
That's correct.
Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers.
I
Will that be all?
don't like him. I don't like you.
You seen Arthur today?
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Yeah, sure.
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
I don't want the drugs, so here you go.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is This is only half! Are you think you can steal from me?
No, that's all there was.
Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Whoa, you guys see he's getting a little angry now. Come on, buddy. Yep. There we go. Should have punched him in the nose. Oh, hello, Sprats.
Mini Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Oh, that's the door that was sealed before, huh? What are you guys doing in here?
Close the damn door! You'll let my sprats out! Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again.
Hey, I didn't open the
State
door.
your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Spaying, huh?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
I will stomp you, bro, but I just want the drugs.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Alright, thanks. Thanks. Anything else you got? Nope, that's pretty good.
If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. I think you've given them enough anxiety.
He named it after the leader of the town, Malin. It's a big mega sprat, I should say. Yes, come on, guys.
Yep,
Leave him alone.
be right over.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink. You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Yep, that's what surefire means, huh?
Sure, they're Raptidon fodder and suffer the occasional overdose when a container dissolves in their stomach acid. Wait, what do you mean rescued them? 2 guesses, I know exactly who. And where to find him. If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, you're cut. Plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Sure, they might have some sprat poop on them. So we're now agreeable. I wonder if I can talk to the lady and get her to tell me something.
I offer. Being too shrew can be dangerous around Fallbrook. But seeing as you're a
Okay,
friend
here
of
we go.
Sublight, I guess it can't hurt to fess up. If you're gonna run a smuggling hub, you don't exactly want to stick out like a homing beacon on the landscape. There's a reason we ain't got Devil's Peak style horns out front.
Oh, that's it? Still ain't selling me the good stuff, huh? Alright, what do we want to do now? I think we'll do this one. We'll do the Alta Vitae, I guess. Yeah, let's do the Alta Vitae, Alta, whatever. Let's do that. We'll save the Sanjar stuff for last because we need to deal with Sanjar to do the last missions on the planet. And we want to complete all the side crap before. Plus, we already know this stuff. And there's a science weapon here. Some kind of something. Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. We've got the punch right here.
Bet nobody set foot in here since Cascadia fell.
I like Rizzo's because I like the purple. I'm a big fan of the color purple. And not the movie, just the color. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a long time. It's probably fine. Ooh, right on the edge for this one.
Great work.
This is going to let us shortcut the whole place, huh? Let's not do that. Oh gosh.
Facility alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Downsized, huh?
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Why 60, huh? Oh, wait, unprime them.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to employee ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised, Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Well, thank you. Glad I was able to talk the robots down. That would get me here anyway, so not much of a difference. I really probably don't need to keep buying mag picks. I probably got enough for the rest of the game, easy. Nope, not quite enough to turn off the auto mechanicals. Right, messages from redacted subject C1 station. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. From Chartron E to redacted. I understand we're bound for a secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research this time, or will it be the standard work from the shadows routine, Eva? Thank you for the optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best of circumstances, much less with the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there. Terrible cost, huh? From the redacted to Chartron E, you have your orders. Your project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. From Chartron, with all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purpose from any papers we release. We have made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affects the nucleon of the Raptidon and Manta families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. This is not about fame and prestige, this is about potentially saving lives, please. So they can kill all the Mantodons and Mantisaurs and Raptidons if they lower the oxygen level through terraforming. But nobody did. The closest functioning terminal with refueling authorization is located above the Flavor R&D lab.
Captain, a touchdown on Cascade landing pad. You need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
I'll do that. Now, presumably, we're going to get into Mantisaur territory. Yep. The sentry went down, and, you know, he's a big hero. Another big hero. Do I have a map? Yes, I do. Flamethrower. Where am I on this map? Because I don't see me. That could be an issue. I guess I'm supposed to be here, but the map is not working right. That was the closet. This was the bathroom. Yeah, that's the this bathroom. This is the closet. So we can go up here and around. Either way, we got to get into this room. This room. That's the end goal, is to get here. So we can go here and here and here. So Instead, we're gonna go this way because we want to find out what's optional.
Watch your step, Captain. Someone's left traps all over.
That hit me? What the hell? Concussion effect lasts just way too long. Ridiculous. $150. Jeez. Okay, not going that way. So we're fighting robots, so I should just use this. Okay, I got a steam vent hallway. That's not good. Let me through, please. God, dude, which one's hitting me? I'm not good at the timing on this. You guys are dead. They're not going to make it. I barely made it, but I also was not paying enough attention, I guess.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem.
How's that? Yeah, are you suggesting a non-violent solution?
Gloriously showering prey in high-velocity shells is quite thrilling, I'll admit. But it ain't cheap. It stains my spirit to say it, but this here's a more economical option. Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen levels a bit, we can suffocate them. Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all rolling around, desperately trying to figure out why they're dying and why they can't stop it.
Wow, you seem a little dark.
Careful now. Empathy is the path to hesitation, and hesitation gets you eaten.
Solid kill.
I didn't kill anybody, you just did. But thank you. Okay, so that's what that information was for. But it could also work on the planet, so I don't see why they wouldn't, you know, take that into consideration. This was the door I could have hacked. Alright. And this takes me back here, but now there will be no mantisaurs in here. They did. Nice workbench if we need it. Free lunch equals best lunch. I agree. That's a good... It's a good slogan. Is this the gas we need right here? The Alte Vitae?
Easy.
Connection established. Northern landing pad. Landing pad occupied. Tram freighter unreliable. Fuel pumps disconnected. Align fueling system. Fuel pumps aligned. Connect storage tanks and initiate siphon. Error. This terminal does not have the administrator permissions required. Access is restricted to the Executive Research Focus Group terminal. So,
All this machinery is making me a mite nervous.
don't worry, you got me and you got Parvati. We'll handle the machines. Oh, this is a nice lab. Dr. Thomas Linwood Real, in gratitude, from Dr. Eva Chartrand, Lorelei Fall, James Guthrie, Charles McNulty, and Claire Pearsall. Or Pearsall. A simple shrine. Oh, notes. Guthrie's testimonial. You were an excellent chimerist and a credit to our team. Upon our return to Byzantium, I will file to have the copyrights for our work made in your name. The companies will own them, but your name will be on every legal filing. People will see it and perhaps think of you. I hope this adequately communicates the depth of my esteem. I will forever appreciate your efforts to improve communication between myself and the rest of the team. I do not believe I will drink vodka again, however. Dr. Guthrie.
Gotta admit, I ain't got a lot of sympathy for someone willing to experiment on themselves. Or any person, really.
Chartrand's testimonial. Tom, as your manager, I'm supposed to review your achievements in history, holding up examples of important milestones that emphasize your ability to work with and sacrifice for the company. Even when we die, it's all, how much did you make for us? Everyone here knows what we're up against and how long we have. You knew better than anyone. The way you talked about the lives we forgot in passing. The dock worker who kept a red kerchief in one of her pockets, and you wondered why. The server at the bar trying to read a book on the sly until our order was up, and you wondered what it was. The worker who swept the roads. But when she found a dead sprat, stopped to bury it. I didn't notice half of the lives around me until you'd point out the little things that made each of us unlike any other you'd met. I'd have to live long enough that I can shout your name at Byzantium, tell everyone what you did for them, because I could write for 40 days and nights, and not tell a tenth of the little things I saw in you, E.
What an awful brave thing to do. And look how loved he was.
What did he do, though? I know he sacrificed himself, but I'm not sure what the exact circumstances were. Fall. Testimonial? I'd like to think you'd be happy about the data I recovered. These days, I'm mostly thinking about how you should still be with us, and we should have had more support from the board, and no one should have ever needed to take such a crazy, stupid, brave risk. I don't know if your folks will ever get to see you, but I made sure you were all tidy, small stitches. Eva put you in your best suit, did it herself alone, said she owed you. See you in the equation, Tom. We miss you, Lore. See you in the equation must be like a scientism thing. McNulty. You didn't have to go this far to get out of paying that bad debt on the Darlings. I mean, you gave me 6 years to pay you back for last year's championship. I told you were right. I had your back. We could have drawn straws or something, but you went off and did it, and you didn't even tell me. This shouldn't have happened, man. Fuck this. You earned better, Charlie. So he experimented on himself, but I'm not sure what the experiment is. But they called him a chimerist, which means they must be experimenting, and they were experimenting on Raptidon's oxygen. So it must be something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Wow. She's right majestic, huh, Captain? It's almost a shame we had to put her down.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to fight. That's all I'm worried about. Not really worried about the monsters that want to kill us. Alright, now we gotta remember what he said. He said he found an elevator hidey hole, which is right around here. For the science weapon. Did a little platforming. Here we are. Here's the elevator hidey hole. Here's the scientist. And here we have a mind control ray. A misfiled form put a research group specializing in marketing jingles into an advanced top-secret weapons research facility. The research group spent months incorporating their new marketing jingles into the advanced weaponry and developed the mind control ray. Once the mishap was discovered, the entire facility was shut down and all personnel were reassigned to the most remote outposts corporate could find. It's not even that bad. 77 damage, DPS 154, and I can tinker with it to hell. Which is what I'm going to do, of course. So for now, we're going to take out the Raptidont, and we're going to try out the mind control ray. I'll show you what it looks like. Like this. It doesn't really do anything without a target. Do you count as a target?
What's up?
No, she doesn't count. We'll find out what it does soon enough. Oh god, why did I jump so far that time? Alright, let's get this gas.
Take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas, and the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties.
Yeah, that looks right. You remember the sticky valve on number 16?
Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new.
I like that phrase. Good as pretty, twice as new. All thanks to my moral support. You're welcome.
I could have done better if you'd lent me an extra pair of hands.
Tell you what, next time we put up targets in the hold, we'll draw the captain on them.
Well, that's mean. Come on, I help you guys every day. Alright, job done. Let's get that. Let's go deliver. Which means we gotta go back to Groundbreaker to drop it off. And this would be the constable's office that I couldn't get into before because it's quite connected to a quest. Now I can open it from the inside. Get to my ship, go to Groundbreaker, deliver it, come back and do something else.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the Groundbreaker.
Let's hope so.
Destination reached, the Groundbreaker.
Let's take Felix with us for fun. Maybe he's got something to say. Don't know.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider.
All right, Lilia, we got your stuff.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
I have persuade of 142 right now? Oh, well, I guess I do.
You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut.
Thank you.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. I hope you kept the Unreliable's engines warm, because I got another job lined up for my new favorite contractor.
What
They're
is
gonna
this?
salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sure I am.
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right? This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
You could have answered her question. She's talking to you. I mean, come on.
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal. Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
All right.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
No, of course not. Yeah, you're being cryptic again, huh?
I'm being smart. Try it sometime. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
I like me calling her out. 48% though. Fine. We got nothing else to do here, so let's go back to Monarch. Right, all these quests, the Scylla, Byzantium, Edgewater, Scylla. This is out on the substation. It's its own place. 5. This is on... This is part of... This is connected to this. So... We could do Slaughterhouse. I think I'm going to save that because it's going to... Slaughterhouse is a big one, so we'll do it next time. We'll just do this one real fast. To find out what happened to her crew.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
You know, what's the closest fast travel to this drop point? Oh, right there, huh? Yeah, we already looked here. This is the bridge that was blown. And we already found some clues here, from what I remember. Trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. We already knew that. Oh, I didn't see this trail going over here. Well, you don't say. Smuggler Tunnel. Alright, well, this is new. Well, I guess that blew up whatever was controlling that. I think I killed some poor sprats when I shot that mine. I'm sorry. A lot of traps in this smuggler tunnel. Should stop using this gun and use my... Sorry, sprats. Tricky, tricky. Oh, there's a guy in here, or a girl. I'm not sure yet.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
Shot him. I got moved.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway?
Let me take a look at those wounds.
That feels a mite
Wounds.
better. Wish I had something to give you, but I knocked through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Yep, didn't look like it turned out well. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the Marauders noticed because they were waiting for us. Blew the bridge and took off with the goods. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Let's go find these corporate people. And the Marauders. I completely missed this tunnel when I saw the blood the first time. Somehow. I guess he doesn't mind. I take everything. That's nice of him.
wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
Okay. Suede 105. I had Felix with me. That raised it up a lot, I guess. Instead of Nyoka. Yep, go up the hill to the right. We'll do this, but we're not going to turn it into Sanjar until after we do the other stuff.
Here they come. Down they go.
Good shrink ray usage.
Everybody okay? Great.
I am on fire right now. There we go. Here we are to this place we found a while ago, but just didn't go into.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
Try to be quiet. Maybe the scientists might live. I don't know. I feel pretty sure
I didn't mean what I said about
that they
now.
die no matter what.
Very fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
No, they ain't alive. Yeah, like I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they die no matter what. Here's one of them.
Slick.
The other scientist was blown over here somewhere. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know if we can open this door. Yes, we can. Hello, world. Let's go back. Finish the job.
I wish I could do that.
You can do that. I'll teach you. All you gotta do is put some points into lockpick. And I've already made the same joke before. I just remembered. Alright, let's get into the big building. What do we have here? Experiments on something. Rocks are floating around. I'm not sure what exactly is going on. And here we have something cool, which is called the science weapon. I need 150 or UDL Weapons Lab terminal keycard. Hopefully I find the keycard.
Look out!
Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. Plasma damage received plus 25%. That's not terrible. I will accept this one. Give me that perk point. I'll put in something useful. Like plus 50% science weapon damage. Am I affected by my own N-rays? That's kind of sucks. A radiating pulse of N-ray energy damages every enemy around the affected, not effective against auto mechanicals. So it's just affecting enemies, not me. Okay, that's fine. More experiments. Here's the other door. More experiments growing something. Some kind of plants or something. Here's the upstairs where we were before. This is not like a huge building, like a real dungeon-y place. Just a small one. More experiments in jars. Can't read any of this stuff. Oh, I saw a key card right there, though. So that science damage up should have raised this damage up, too. This terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with S564 clearance. Please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but not limited to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 349 months, and a personal letter from Chairman Rockwell expressing his extreme disappointment. Letter not actually written by Chairman Rockwell. However, it is an approximation of his tone and vocabulary with a 99.8 degree of accuracy, so you should still feel very ashamed. Research data. Early results are promising. We've managed to increase the surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictable spread through of the substance. Management wants to catch your name, though. I told Powell we're not calling the project Sticky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. It doesn't even make sense. The gloop particles are nearly frictionless. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but their trials seem to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces in gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have to talk to them. Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. Chastity used the gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she's made the same mistake, and she managed to cover the door panel with the stuff. Damn thing's has been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean gloop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she has actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. To confirm that you are an authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist, please answer the following questions. Question 1. You are attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium, and vile dissidents attack the building. What is your priority? Is it get to safety, evacuate the employees, or protect the chairman? I'm going to go with protect the chairman. Correct response. Question 2. You are perusing one of our many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do you do? Berate him relentlessly, smile and walk away, or engage him further to assess his intent? Say we berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor. Correct. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. Ooh, what do? Destroy the stories and forbid your children from mentioning them again. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. Turn the stories into authorities and claim responsibility. I think we got to arrest our spouse and admit our children to a re-education program. That's correct. Use of the prototype has been authorized. Reminder, indoor use of this weapon will result in any cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. Have a pleasant day. Alright, we're glooping now. I remember this being pretty good. The development of this weapon was halted when one of the scientists working on it was killed by marauders, and the remaining team realized that no one understood her portion of the work. How the gloop is produced, how it counteracts gravity, and how it creates and conducts electricity is unknown. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool, I think. It makes people, like, float in the air when you hit them. I just need a workbench to tinker those both up, and they'll be a lot better. Now let's go find what we're really here for. On a bypass shunts, am I gonna have to bypass something? Alright, same kind of warning. Research data. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows any knowledge of and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Alright, so we got proof that UDL is here, which is owns Spacer's Choice, I believe. Messages. Miss Valdez, just reporting in to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in, but this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired sissy bits. Sanders, it's supposed to smell awful, that's the point, and I don't care what sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. And come up with a better name for the project, something flashy and catchy. but that the rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my report. Here's the alternate names they were going to think of. We'll hack it. If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list. And I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. We got Thunderdog, Eggs Mayhem, Skunk Parade, Fuck You Valdez, and I Want My Raise. Perfect. You gotta have a flashy name for your riot control gas that you're gonna use on the people. Alright, that's everything here. We can go turn this into Sanjar, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to go to the slaughterhouse. First, we're going to travel back to Fallbrook so I can sell some stuff and tinker with my weapons.
Hey, Cash. Knock, knock.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Let's tinker a little bit. Scoop gun. We're up to good. We're up quite a bit. Mind control ray, go up, please. What is my Deadeye Assault Rifle not tinker? Oh, it's because I wasn't level high enough. Now I'll get one more level. That's fine. Okay, let's break down what we don't need. Oh, I got a nice beanie. We can just sell that stuff.
Fancier, stocked with better beads.
Alright, so now we're doing 91 damage with our mind control ray, 218 electricity with the flute gun, 204 with our sniper rifle, and 87 with our candy cane.
Cheaper.
I don't know why the numbers are so different. That's what confuses me. If I look here, the numbers are now they're the same again, but they were higher before. That's why it's so weird. Shrink ray is now doing 118.
You've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
I don't think I'm going to hang on to the mind control ray, but I do want to use it a little bit.
Nope.
Which means I want to sell. I don't want to sell these two. I want to sell this. put this in our inhaler. This Hardenarium elixir, which will raise our armor rating by 10 for 25 seconds. That's good. Alright, is the ship here? Yes. Let's put our Raptidont away. Actually, we should keep Raptidont. We should get rid of this. Right? Because we would do more damage with plasma weapons. Because of the armor. N-ray and plasma we do more with. So we should keep Raptidon, plus it's a good close range weapon. Get rid of the assault rifle. Alright, forget it. Let's go to... see where the slaughterhouse is. Right, now we do have an identity cartridge, so we'll be able to use the shroud. Hello, are you Marauders? Now I can show you how this works.
We're pretty good at this.
Everyone all right?
It basically plays all the jingles at like super high speed. So we could just walk up to the door and be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? We're supposed to be here. This door."
This factory offers the loveliest aromas, like if you cooked borscht over a sulfur pit.
But we'll go over here to the secret entrance, and we'll use this to our advantage. Switch to our silenced rifle, just in case. Pick this lock.